Groovy.
Hey everybody, Jim here, and I hope you can hear me. I'm at 2015 Tokyo Game Show. I'm going to walk the floor, we're going to see what they got. So everybody stick around and check this out. Hope you enjoyed that little montage. Here we are getting started at the Koei Tecmo booth, and they're having a little, I guess, conference or panel there. I will initially now apologize for some of the angles. Filming at this year's TGS proved to be excessively difficult. It was extremely crowded. But here we are, like I said, Koei Tecmo. Adverts here for the Attack on Titan game. That's coming very soon. Unfortunately, I was not present for the panel on that, where they did an on-stage gameplay display. But they did indeed do that, and you can go look up that footage if you're a Attack on Titan fan. Looks pretty cool, actually. Looks like it's going to be quite fun. Here, a new Dynasty Warriors game. Don't know if it's 14 or Empires 4. It looks like 14 to me. Dynasty Warriors 14. So in case you thought any other series had some excessive sequels, there you go. And then also coming up on this is a display of, I believe it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13. Yes, 13. A 13th Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So that's kind of what Koei Tecmo has coming up. They've got Attack on Titan, Dynasty Warriors, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And there you go. Koei Tecmo. They're sticking with tried and true properties. Here we are, obviously, at the Konami section. They had a large area here where they're discussing and showing off, I guess, online features for Metal Gear 5 banners just saying Metal Gear Online. So if you're a big fan of Metal Gear, and I know a lot of people are, and then they're here, you can see they're showing off some figures that are pretty cool. Yeah, the main point of this was, you know, playing Metal Gear Online. I'm not the biggest Metal Gear fan, but there it is. Here, as I'm swinging around, this is actually a really kind of old baseball series that Konami's been producing. They had arcade cabinets set up where you could check out this new baseball game that they are producing that is most likely going to stay exclusive to Japan. I think this whole series actually has always been exclusive to Japan, and there's their the little mascot for these games. Little baseball guy. I'm sorry, the name of the series escapes me right now because I'm not terribly interested in it. And then they had a little information area here. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could go and ask these nice ladies about Konami stuff. Here, I believe they had just wrapped up a panel where they were discussing Winning 11, the new Winning 11 game. Apparently Konami still working on sports titles, and they've got a new Winning 11 coming out. So if any of you viewers are fans of soccer or football, as I know it's referred to in European countries, there you go. Konami has your back. They're working on Winning 11. Here you can see navigating around a swarm of dorks taking pictures of a rather attractive woman. That's always a hazard when filming at TGS. And UEFA, my club, Winning 11, yada yada, soccer. And swinging around here, oh, too close, buddy. Tokyo Xanadu. It's a new action RPG for the PS Vita, I believe, and that was about what Konami had this year. Moving on. Where the hell am I? Bandai Namco. This is the Bandai Namco booth. Here you can see a new Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm game. New JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game. Eyes of Heaven. Looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I really enjoyed All-Star Battle. And just a quick glimpse here. Does look pretty cool. So I'm actually kind of anticipating the release of that one. And Bandai Namco kind of has the market cornered on anime titles that they publish. As I swing around, you're going to see more, but they pretty much do all of the anime-based games because Bandai more or less owns all of those. So JoJo, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, any of that stuff, you're going to see that coming from Bandai Namco. And that was the bulk of what they had on display. Fighters and beat-em-ups based on various anime. Here, I believe they had little areas where you could stand inside while overlays of the game footage played, and you could take pictures as though you were inside the game itself, which was pretty cool. And then here they had a huge Zaku, the head of this Zaku set up. And there you see the eye turns on and pans around because, of course, more Gundam games. Here we are at Sega, the Sega Atlas area. So some Sega Networks games here. And then they were showing off, obviously, Persona 5, which everyone's very excited about. Also, you can see there a new Odin Sphere game. And a new game from the guys who make Odin Sphere. I think it's called 13 Sentinels, which looks very cool. And then here you can see some Ryoga Gotoku Kiwami, the new Yakuza game that is to be released in the near future. Which I know there are a lot of big fans of the Yakuza series out there. I'm not the biggest fan. I've played the first couple of games, I think. But it's a series I'd like to get back into. Especially after this year, because I did get to sit in and watch the the panel with what the hell is his name? Yoshikazu I'm sorry, Toshihiro Nagoshi. What am I saying? Did get to sit in on his thing. Here we have Jurassic World Lego. If any of you are fans of the Lego games, like the Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones, I guess Sega, Atlas, are I guess they're at least publishing it in Japan at least. Not 100% sure on that. But it's funny, just under that is where you'll see this, some Phantasy Star Online 2. I don't know if they're updating it or what's going on, but they did have some little, monitors and stuff set up so you could sit down and play some Phantasy Star Online 2. This is very cool. Sega keeping that going. And then, as you can see here, yes, a nice panel going on where they're talking about Jurassic World Lego. And more. Phantasy Star Online 2. Which I believe is still exclusive to Asia. I'm pretty sure it's been released in other Asian countries in Southeast Asia and such, but so far not to the West yet. But fingers crossed, I guess, for some Phantasy Star Online 2. And then here we have a whole bunch of games being displayed and demoed. All these banners, and I'm going to try to get to these as good as I can. And 7th Dragon 3, Miracle Girls Festival, new Hatsune Miku, Blood Arcus EX, Fighting Climax, which is actually cool. I've played that in arcades. That's fun. And I believe Steins Gate, their Lego thing. So actually plenty of stuff that Sega is working on. In particular, I do like I said, I like Fighting Climax. I've played it in the arcades. It's a lot of fun. So if I go ahead and get the console release, I'll be happy. And here we have the man himself. It is Toshihiro Nogashi, creator and lead designer of the Ryuga Gotoku or Yakuza series. He had a little panel where they're discussing the new Ryuga Gotoku, and as you can see by the footage, it looks like it's going to be very entertaining. Very interesting game. And boom, we are now over to Square Enix. Which the one complaint I'll have is, for the life of me, I don't know if it was only done at the conference or if they weren't really showing it off here, because it is just a collection, the Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Unless I just missed it somehow. I did not see Kingdom Hearts 2.8 at the actual booth itself. Or at least nothing, playable. I might have missed like a trailer or something. But here, there's new Final Fantasies online. I believe Heaven's Ward, a new Heaven's Ward. And then the new Star Ocean, which the name escapes me. I believe it's the 5th Star Ocean, which is cool because I'm actually somewhat a fan of the series. I've played the first one and the second one on the PlayStation, which I liked very much. So maybe with the 5th one I'll get back into the series, but there you can see it. February 25th of next year is the official release date. And they did have some areas set up where you could try out the new Star Ocean here, and actually what I'll get to later at the Sony booth. A lot of this stuff was actually also at the Sony area. You could try out these games. So if one was too crowded, maybe you could try the other. And swinging back around. They're waiting actually for a panel to start up. I think in it was like 15 minutes after that there was another panel, and you got some Dragon Quest music playing while you wait. Because they did have a new Dragon Quest game they were showing off at TGS, and we will get around to it in a bit. Here you can see some iOS stuff they're showing off. I'm not terribly interested in iOS games, but it's yeah, some Final Fantasy on the go if you really want. Actually, I have been playing quite a bit of Ragnarok School in arcades recently. Square Enix developed online arcade game, and then Dragon Quest Builders, which probably be pretty cool. Make your own little DQ world. Very nice. And moving on, Sony. Here we have a Last Guardian, just a display. It had a reactive little, the monster, whatever it is in there. It's reactive. Here they're doing a stage demo, I believe, of the newest Call of Duty. So they actually had some. I don't know if they were designers or programmers, but they were there they were on the stage showing off the new Call of Duty. I'm not terribly interested in Call of Duty. In the back there you can see, yes, they've announced Gravity Days, which is Gravity, the most recent game in the Gravity Rush series. It's going to be coming out, and here they have some Street Fighter V set up, so you can sit down and play I guess, the most recent demo of Street Fighter V. I don't know if it's any different from the one that's been released recently, because I hadn't played it yet. Here you can see someone toying around with Not Blanca and Rainbow Mika. Super cool. And it's a Sony exclusive, so of course it's at the Sony booth now. And you can sit down, play yourself some Street Fighter V, which I'm historically a Street Fighter fan. I'm not wetting my pants for Street Fighter V, but we'll see. It looks decent enough. Here, soccer. That's probably the same winning 11 game that they were going on and on about. Here, showing off again the new Odin Sphere game, which is cool because I love the original Odin Sphere. And here, I believe this is Exist Archive, another new action RPG. Or Exist Archive is in there somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, but Odin Sphere and Exist Archive. These are going to be, I guess, exclusive to Sony systems. Here, it's too bright. I can't read the title. I had it and now I lost it. It's a Dynasty Warriors game, but it's not set in the Dynasty Warriors universe. It's another one of those offshoots, kind of like Dynasty Warriors Gundam, Dynasty Warriors One Piece. This would appear to be a medieval-inspired anime Dynasty Warriors game. So it looks pretty cool. It has a nice cel-shaded look. And that's cool. You know, there are a bajillion Dynasty Warriors games out there, so whatever new gimmick they can come up for it is pretty cool. And then over here, once again, it's Star Ocean 5. Confusion versus Integrity. I don't know what the hell the title is. Star Ocean 5, though. You can sit down and play yourself some Star Ocean 5. And looks cool. It's still an action RPG. So, looking forward to that. I do enjoy the action RPGs like Star Ocean and the Tale series. And finally, here we are, Capcom booth. Capcom had a number of things they were showing off. Got a panel going on now. This game, which I didn't bother to learn the name of. I don't know if it's going to be iOS or something. It's chibi cute little guys doing stuff. I wasn't really super interested in that. Obviously, I go to the Capcom booth to look at stuff like this. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 6 was being shown off and demoed. You could go up and try out the new Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I know a lot of people are big fans of Phoenix Wright, so there it is. You're going to get a new one very soon. Here we have Monster Hunter Stories. It's kind of a more, looks like a more colorful, kind of chibi and cute Monster Hunters game. That's one of the two they were showing off. As I move here, you can see the displays for Monster Hunter X, another new Monster Hunter game by Capcom. So that's two, Monster Hunter Stories and Monster Hunter X. So if you're a Monster Hunter fan, you've got a lot to look forward to, because they're working on it. They are making Monster Hunter games for you. I myself can't say I'm a Monster Hunter fan. I don't even know if I've ever played one. But there you go. Thank you for putting that laminated thing in my camera, by the way. Nice lady. And as we move around, I guess they're really pushing this Monster Hunter because it got like a big chunk of their displays, like a third at least, for these Monster Hunter games. Let me know in the comments, I guess, if you're a Monster Hunter fan and if this is tickling your fancy, or any of the games announced at this year's TGS for that matter. New Phoenix Wright, Monster Hunter, Persona, Odin Sphere, Final Fantasy, Biohazard. It was a pretty good year. Plenty of stuff to look forward to, and obviously, of course, it's the Capcom booth. You gotta have your Street Fighter V. You don't have your Street Fighter V at a Capcom thing, then what are you doing? Some cosplayers here. Here you have some random dork practicing his high kicks. Very nice, very impressive, sir. Yes, Street Fighter V, its own. New characters were being shown off again. Not Blanca, and oh, who's the? Was it Rashid? Is that the other new character, Rashid? So, and of course Rainbow Mika. Her showing off her assets. That's why they got her. That flying butt pliers. I have not seen a flying butt pliers since Ren and Stimpy had a wrestling match. And but Rainbow Mika, she's bringing it back. And then moving on to the biohazard section, there's actually a lot of cool stuff here. Right here you can see the biohazard shooting range. They were giving people goggles and like these airsoft guns that were like, I guess, replicas of biohazard guns you could get in Biohazard, the Beretta and other various guns. Get in there, and you could have a little target practice. Some little zombie targets would pop up, and you try to shoot them down. So that was pretty cool. Fun little hands-on thing, because I'm pretty sure they're selling all these Biohazard airsoft guns. And then, of course, they were showing off, well, right here, Biohazard 0, the HD remaster. And then it's cool because the little demo area was actually set up to look like maybe like a room from the mansion, which is pretty cool. So yes, Biohazard 0 is getting a re-release as well. If you didn't play it on the GameCube, this will be your chance. And then of course, Biohazard Umbrella Corps. They had this area set up. You could go inside. It was like a little, a cage. Very ominous, but you go in and sit in, and they basically had a LAN party going on. So you could sit down, play yourself some Biohazard Umbrella Corps, as people from Capcom were there to help you out, walk you through it. As you can see here, they're peering over these guys' shoulders, giving them instructions and maximizing their gaming experience. And I'm about done here. This is where I leave you. So a few final words, everybody.
Alright, that'll about do it for me today. I saw a lot of games. A lot of them look really cool. It's very noisy, very crowded, very hot, very stinky, and I'm ready to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk around the Tokyo Game Show 2015. Take care, everybody.